Wow, what's happening? We up in the building, you heard me.
We are back.
Yeah, I know it's been a minute. It's been, since?
2 months.
Yeah, since September.
We did 3 episodes in August, and then we just fell off the face of the earth for 2 months.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Life happened. Mother Nature happened.
It was very busy.
Elections happened. Just everything. But
we have a lot to fill you in on.
A lot. As always, this is your boy Retro.
And this is your girl Creole with All But Yeah.
All But Yeah, we back in the building, baby.
We back.
We miss
We're gonna try
y'all.
to be more consistent. We're gonna try to get consistent again.
Yeah, a lot, like I said, a lot has happened. A lot of things have changed.
A lot to fill you in on.
So, what you want to get to?
Let's just start from the beginning.
Well, in the month of September, Creole's younger sister was getting married. So, it was a lot of preparations to...
My aunt and uncle were here every weekend leading up to it.
Right, so there was a lot of preparation in the house, a lot of people. So there really was no quiet time in order for us to podcast. Because like I say, we do it over here.
Just too many bodies in the building.
So and like I said, Creole, she had to help, with the preparation and everything. So
made honor duties, or at least I tried.
Right. But, it came out great.
We pulled off a COVID wedding.
Yes, because mind you, this was during COVID, so it wasn't what you consider a traditional ceremony, but it came together well.
Made it work. It was beautiful.
It was.
Shout out to the Firehouse Loft for hosting the wedding ceremony.
Shout out. Very beautiful place. I mean, me, Creole, it's crazy because when she told me where it's located at, there's a pizza spot that we normally go to, New York Pizza. Shout out to y'all. That we go to
on Magazine Street,
and all this time we
pass it all the time.
Never wouldn't even know it was there. So when she showed me the pictures of it, it's
a beautiful spot.
It is very beautiful. Do we put the wedding pictures on the Instagram?
We haven't posted any of the official ones yet.
Okay, well, once they post or once she gets some, we're gonna tag in the Firehouse, and y'all can check it out for my locals or even people who's not local. If you want to do a little event there, it's real nice. It really is.
Well, we pulled it off. I was able to live stream it for them. Everybody could see it on Facebook Live.
That's
using
right.
my skills.
That's right. So we had that going on, and then the reception was at the house, and it was beautiful. It was well put together. Like I said, being there as a COVID wedding, it was done well.
My aunts definitely pulled that together.
That's right. Shout out to Aunt
Auntie Trina and Auntie Janelle.
Auntie Trina, Auntie Janelle.
My dad's sisters.
Uncle Ernest. Just everybody. Keeling.
Yeah.
Who else?
Keelan, Skylar, Dee Dee.
There you go. Yeah. Shout
Lonnie.
out. Look. I just showed up.
And what's the makeup artist's name? You remember her name?
I don't remember her name.
Is her name? What's her name?
Where my phone at?
You just leaving stuff?
No, I got it. His pockets are so big.
Wasn't her name like Trinity or no?
Yeah, it's something. Hold up, because we're gonna
gonna get it right. We gonna shout out.
We're gonna get her on the podcast. I told her because she said she got a friend that reps. So I told her that I want to invite them to it. I see you put your here we go. Trinity.
So her name is Trinity.
Beat by Trin. That's BEATBYTRINN.
That's her Instagram handle.
That's her Instagram.
If you want to holler at her for all your makeup needs. Our makeup was nice and natural. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't cakey. We looked like ourselves, which was what we wanted.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that over the top stuff, she can do that. But I mean, she's very talented.
She's really good at keeping it natural too.
That's right. So y'all go check her out. You heard me. But yeah, it was a well put together ceremony, and it was beautiful. Everybody was in their feelings and crying and all that. Like
the groom side of the family was very much in their feelings.
Oh, you know.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but my family is a little more goofy. But
Too goofy.
But Herb's side of the family, my sister's husband, his whole side of the family, when I looked to their side of the room, they were all in tears.
Hey man, it's a beautiful moment in your life. I mean, it's when two people in love, decide to take that leap to make that unity, man. It's a special moment, man. In the world that we live in today, a lot of people don't take marriage serious. So it's good to see two young couples, two young people get together and make that decision. So like I said, shout out to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. You heard me, the newlyweds. You did.
So that was late September.
Late September.
Planning was all of September. Wedding was September 26th.
Oh, and we had a hurricane between that too.
And that was a hurricane at some point. A couple hurricanes.
Was Hurricane Laura?
So yeah, that was Laura. There was Delta.
Delta was September? I thought that was October.
Delta was October, I believe. But Laura is what hit Lake Charles. Delta hit Lake Charles.
Yeah, it kind of.
Because Laura
right.
was the Cat 4.
You're
and
right.
what, Delta was a 2 or 3?
Yeah.
That hit the same spot.
Same spot.
And then New Orleans got directly hit by
Zeta.
Hurricane Zeta
In
just a
October.
week or two ago.
Yeah. And we have Iota. No, not Iota. We have Theta.
We have Ada
Ada.
and Theta.
And Theta right now. Mind you, hurricane season
And a
is
possible
over.
Iota.
Hurricane season is technically over in November.
Well, not technically. It's officially over at the end of
Officially.
November.
Officially.
Normally, we're done with hurricanes by
done.
now.
But no, not this year. It's 2020, baby.
We're in the Greek alphabet now. We've run through all of the names.
And we beat the record of the 2005 season.
Right.
So yeah, 2020.
It's still going.
Still going,
Still
baby.
got 2 months to go.
So sister got married September the 26th.
6. We had 3 hurricanes.
Had 3 hurricanes. And then...
And a multitude of tropical storm watches and
Right.
things in between that of storms that were supposed to come here but went to Texas, supposed to come here went to Alabama, Florida,
Right,
Mississippi.
right. We kept dodging the bullets.
But yeah, we kept dodging the bullets, but of course we were constantly on standby
Watch. Yeah.
and on watch just in case.
So that's what happened in the month of September.
In October. Well,
And piece of October. Piece
of October.
Not done it. We didn't even get
I know
into
we're not
October.
done on October.
So October comes. And your boy, yours truly. All right, I'm going to run the game. So this what happened.
You're going to drag it out?
I ain't going to drag it out. So this what happened, y'all. So me and Creole been together for a long minute, right? Everybody getting married. Marry, engage.
One of my friends lapped me twice.
Oh, yes. So I'm in this group chat with her friends, and we're like, who was it? Oh, one of her friends started dating this guy. And they're like, hey, Raph, if he proposes to Amanda, which is Creole's friend, before you do, it's gonna be some problems. Mind you, I already said that this year I was gonna do it.
Well, and one of those friends was the one that lapped me twice. She got in a relationship, got married, had a baby.
Yep.
All in the course of 3 years?
Yeah.
So
So
she's the main one who is telling Raph that he couldn't let Amanda lap me.
right. So I'm like, I got you. I got y'all covered. So I had December. I had got the ring, put it on layaway, paying on it. COVID came, got furloughed, got my unemployment money. I started putting money. I mapped the budget all out. I said, well, okay, I could just do this because I got time to pay it out. July comes. I'm making a payment. They tell me, oh, we're in the layaway in August. I say, what? Y'all told me I had so many times to finish paying it off. Whatever. So I'm scrambling, trying to get money together to get this ring. Mind you, all that year, I just had this big weight on my back to get this ring out, to propose. Because even though Creole would never admit it,
I still won't.
even though she would never admit it, I know in the back of her head, she's like, when I'm gonna get it, when I'm gonna get it, when I'm gonna get it.
It's been so
long. Because she always sit here, she'd be like, I'm not rushing, no rush, I'm not rushing you.
Wait, pause. Let's rewind to when we first got together. So when we first got together, yes. No. Because you're the one that wanted me.
No, stop right there. Okay. Before you start sitting here. Yes. All right, you guys. Everybody make plans in their life and have an agenda.
Well, I get that. And I was the one that was like, I don't think a year, maybe a couple more years. Yeah, no, we could possibly get engaged in a year.
Yes, because in my mind, the things that I had that I was mapped out to do, it would have been possible. But it didn't fall out that way.
Just know I originally wasn't the one.
No, she wasn't. But fast forward, like I said, I knew it was there though. I don't care anything. And I know for a fact, I already knew I was in trouble when her sister got engaged. Because mind you, they are a year behind us when it comes to dating.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, shit. And then I hear one of her friends possibly getting engaged. So back to the ring situation. So I got the ring out in August. So I had the ring. And I'm terrible at holding surprises from her.
That you are.
I have to tell her. It itches me. But I say, no, I have a way I'm going to do this and everything. So, got the ring. Showed the sister. Showed the brother-in-law. They all excited. They're like, when you going to do it? Don't do it on my way. I say, Mo, I got you covered. I'm not going to do it this month. This is your month. This is you. So, all right, good, cool. I said, I'm going to do it in October. I get wind. Now, Tiff is talking to her friends. Her friend Amanda, boyfriend, group messaged them, saying, hey, I'm proposing to Amanda in October. I say, stop right there. I text them and say, hey, when you plan on doing this? Because I'm proposing to Creole in October, the 14th, on a Wednesday. I had the date and everything. He's like, oh no, I'm planning on doing it at the end of the month. I say, cool. Do that shit. Don't you do it before. Don't get all jumpy and want to do it before, because you're gonna fuck up my shit, all right? He's like, nah, I got you covered. I say, cool, shit. God damn it. So I show her friends the ring. They all excited. Even the girl Amanda, who doesn't
know that she's getting engaged.
Doesn't know she's getting engaged also. So
pretty much two of our friends were playing double agent and plotting my engagement and plotting Amanda's engagement at the same time.
Correct. So we get to the wedding day, her sister wedding. And Trio's at the venue with her sister doing her job and whatnot. I'm at the house with her uncle, Big Earn. And Big Earn, I love Big Earn. He's a softie. I love him though. So he's sitting here. He's like, man, you and her, man, y'all some good dudes, man. So y'all got some good women. I say, Big Earn, you can keep a secret. He's like, what? And I show him the picture of the ring. Oh, he jumped on me, started kissing on me. Thought, man, I love you, man. I love you, big man. I love you, big man. That's what I'm talking about, big man. Yeah. Man, when you gonna do? I said, I'm doing October. He is all excited. So mind you, her sister knows, her brother-in-law knows, her uncle knows. I told her dad I had to talk to him because I'm traditional. I was gonna ask him for the hand in marriage. So wedding happened that first week, October. Not even the first week, October. Probably, what was it, 2 days after the wedding? 2 or 3 days after your sister wedding?
I think you came over the day after. And we sat at the tables and stuff. I think that's when you said you talked to him.
Yeah, probably the day after. I ain't gonna lie. I talked to him the day after because I know he was probably still a little bit emotional, so he could be like, okay, he's still kind of emotional, so he probably let me slide. Yeah, okay. I'm jumping on the good feeling bandwagon because if he was feeling bad one day, he might be like, nah. But anyway, so I sit outside, we talk, and he asked me, what you gonna do to make it work? Is she your best friend? Was good for one couple, may not be good for y'all.
Wait, time out. Was he partaking?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's why I was out there for like 2 hours.
You was not out there for 2
I was
hours.
out. Yes, I was. Bro, you went to go give me cake. And you came back down.
Yeah, true.
And so we was
Y'all was still outside.
And we was outside. 2 hours sitting there talking. So 2 hours just to get a yes. But whatever. That's cool. That's falling off. So he's on game. So everybody knows. Everybody knows. So the week of it's time for the engagement, I'm sitting here and I'm not nervous. Mind you, my mother is getting on my nerves. You nervous? You nervous? You nervous? I'm like, no. So my plan was to propose to her the same place where I technically asked her to be my girlfriend, which was at my partner house, Daniel, aka Pretty Pocahontas.
And our first date.
So the plan was she was supposed to be working. I was gonna wait till she get off of work. Say, hey, let's go by Daniel, play some spades or whatnot. Just catch up with him because we haven't been there in a minute. So we go over there. Well, stop right there. So she wound up being off because all this coverage and stuff she had to do for the storm and everything. So she wound up being off that Wednesday. So we were spending the majority of the day together. Now, mind you, what I had planned was I bought this cake stand to where in the center, you cut the center portion out of the cake and you put in, there's a cylinder that pops up and you can put anything in there. So that's where I placed the ring at. So I got that set up already. Ring and everything set up. Daniel's wife, Keisha, she makes cakes. So I just told her make a cake. Nothing fancy because I don't want Creole to pick up on anything because she's good at that shit. She figured out everything quick. So she's like, okay. So mind you, cake and they all set up. Come meet up with her. We chilling. All of a sudden, I have to use the bathroom. I thought I ate something bad. No, wind up his nerves. Oh, man. Had to use the bathroom again. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So it gets closer to, go time. So we go by my cousin Jamal, who makes pecan candy. Shout out to Ava's Finest Pralines. Y'all go check it out. And, bruh, we go over there, chill. I call.
And apparently you didn't tell Macy.
I didn't tell him. I told Jamal knew.
He knew it was coming, but did he know it was that night?
Yeah. So.
Did he?
No, I don't think so.
He didn't know it was that night?
He should have. So anyway.
I know Macy was fussing that she didn't know at all.
Right. So anyway, we over there. Then we like, all right, let's go by Daniel. So we went by Daniel. And he got off of work late. So I had my partner.
And keep in mind, I have to be to work for 5 a.m. the next morning.
Right. So I had my partner, Drew, who's a photographer. Shout out to Drew. Y'all need some. Can we put their, you're going to have to put their Instagram stuff underneath the description.
Yeah, we can do all that.
So they could go to it. But anyway.
Of course.
So I had him ready to shoot the pictures. So he's like, I'm here. I'm like, well, damn, we didn't even start playing spades yet. So I'm like, oh, Keisha, let me get a piece of that cake.
Keisha was stalling. I'm sorry. I really think Keisha was stalling.
She was
like, you want some wine? No, I'm good. I got to work. No, just get you a glass of wine. Like, she insisted I have a glass of wine. And I mean, she poured me a huge glass to the brim full of wine.
Bro. So,
and I'm sitting up there going, when are we going to start the spades game? Like, they taking forever. I have work at 5 a.m. Like, it's late. It's like 8:30 going on 9 o'clock. I'm like, I got to be in bed. Like, I should be in bed now.
But that's good. It worked to my advantage.
Yes, because me being dog tired kept me from picking up on a lot of things.
So I'm sorry, I got distracted because Creole,
watching in living color.
We got a living color on. If you don't know what a living color is, either yes, too young or you didn't have a good childhood. But anyway, back to the story. So we sat here and Keisha got the cake. So I cut into the cake and I hit the center of the cake.
Wait, let's talk about the cake and how it was not simple.
Oh yeah. So I told Keisha,
but I still didn't think none of it.
A yellow cake with chocolate icing. She's like, you don't want no writing on it. I say, no, I need to be simple. I don't need her to pick up on it. She's like, okay. I get there. The cake got gold flakes on it.
It got gold leaf. It got
gold
sprinkles.
Leaf, got sprinkles.
Some of my favorite colors on it. She didn't pipe it.
Yeah, I'm like,
she went all out.
I said regular cake.
And in my mind, I'm just like, oh, well, somebody's been spending their quarantine,
right?
Getting their skills up.
Yeah, because she does cake, so that's why I like. That worked to my advantage. So I cut into the cake. I hit the center. I said, "Damn, Keisha, what's up with this? I think you overcooked it." This is what Creole says. Oh, there must be one of them cake stands where the center is hollow and something pops out. And then she goes back into her phone. So I'm like, oh, fuck. She knows. She knows. So I pulled, she's like, yeah, this should have like a little button or something. So I pulled the trigger and the cylinder popped. Mind you, I had the ring in there, but I also put like shredded paper mache stuff in there so you couldn't see directly. I'm like, oh shit, what's this shit? So I popped the cap off and I'm digging it out. Mind you, she's still in her phone.
I'm still in my phone.
And I pull out the box and I talked to my partner, Daniel. I said, Daniel, who this for? And he like, I know you lying. And Keisha like, huh. And then Creole looks. Mind you, you have to go to our Instagram because I have video too.
Yeah, the photos
but the
and video
first
of the
photo
engagement
you
there.
see is her face when she sees the box. That look, that's the look I saw while holding the box. I'm like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't accident.
Wait, let's keep in mind also Andrew walked in the door.
Oh yeah.
Waved at me and I said, oh, what's up? And went right back to playing on my phone.
And mind you, Andrew had a camera strapped on his shoulder and one in his hand.
And Daniel doesn't come hang by Daniel and Keisha's house. But right. I just brushed it off as, oh yeah, he saw Raph's car and he stopped by.
Because that usually happens. So nothing clicked. Still didn't click. So she like, no. And I got him down on one knees and I popped the question. You can see the video on our Instagram
There's
page.
No tears, just a weird lip quiver from me.
There's no tears, hands shaking and shit.
My lip weirdly quivering and twitching and whatnot. It's not the prettiest look on my face. It's not like, oh my God. It was nothing like that.
But she wound up saying yes.
I did. It was sweet and it was emotional.
So yes.
And still a blur.
Creole and I are engaged.
We are engaged now.
I have
after
a fiance.
7 years. I'm somebody's fiance. Not spelled FEYONCE. Jesus Christ. A fiance. A FIANCEE with apostrophe.
Well, I like with the apostrophe, with the fancy E.
Oh, yeah. Well, the accent.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, we are engaged. So, that's what happened in October.
And then Amanda got engaged.
And then
2 weeks later.
Her friend got engaged.
On the Thursday before Halloween.
Yep.
And to show you the difference between white people and black people, everyone was asking me the day after. When? Well, did y'all set a date? Oh my God, did y'all set a date? And I'm like, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Y'all already asking if I set a date. Did you set a date? Did you set a date? No, we haven't set a date. I haven't even thought that far. I'm still trying to remember that this ring on my finger is not costume jewelry or something I bought from Claire's or Charm and Charlie, that this is an actual engagement ring. It's still setting in, and y'all asking me if I've set a date already. Meanwhile, Amanda gets engaged on Thursday before Halloween. The very next day, she sends out a group text saying, hey guys, how do you feel about Memorial Day? Like next year? Yeah, we were thinking Memorial Day weekend out here in Odessa and blah, blah, blah. And y'all could be the bridesmaids and the dresses are going to be paprika and y'all going to order them from Azazi. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Wow. All right. So, yeah, their date is set. They know what they're doing. She knows when she's going to get her dress. She knows who's the maid matron of honor.
Now, mind you, how long they been dating?
They just hit a year when they got engaged.
There you go, people.
Because actually the Facebook memory of when she came down for her sister's wedding popped up yesterday.
White people move differently.
Very much so. Black people, I keep telling everybody 2021 at the earliest.
No, 2022 the earliest, not 2021.
No, 2022 the earliest. I'm sorry.
2021 is next year.
Right.
Right there.
God.
So, yeah. So, 2022. Now, look, if y'all want to come, depending on the COVID, we'll let you know where we register at.
I'm not paying all the miles, but y'all can buy us gifts.
Man, it all depends, man. We may not have to. We might have sponsors. Somebody might look. Y'all want to sponsor our wedding?
Oh, we'll sell our wedding.
Anybody want to sponsor our wedding? We are down for it. I would wear I would be like them NASCAR drivers and have them tags on my jacket if y'all want to sponsor our wedding. You hear me?
Oh, no.
Yeah, what? Catering provided by Exxon. I am down for that. Or anybody want to sponsor it?
Have Phillies on the back of your jacket.
What? Set up a GoFundMe. Let's go. But I have to say it was one of the greatest moments of my life and one of the scariest. And I am
glad it's over with.
I'm glad it's over with. That's a final lift. That's a burden that got off of my back. My next burden is focusing on a house. So that's why it's like people talking about wedding, but right now my mind is set on finding us a house so we can have our own space so we could do our podcast and start streaming live or start recording videos and put stuff on YouTube to give y'all more content. We just, being that we're over here, we're very limited with time and we don't have a dedicated space. That's why, it's kind of shaky, but we're getting there, people. We're getting there. So bear with us.
We lucked up and got an empty house today.
Right. So bear with us. So yeah. So with all that going on, we have elections. We had
child.
Elections going on.
Presidential elections. The very contentious, hot mess presidential election. That was pretty much the epitome of what 2020 has been. Presidential debates were a hot mess. Just two old white men just arguing over top each other. One telling the other one like, man, will you just shut up? And another one just talking over the other one. It's all been a mess. It's been a mess. The vice presidential debate had a visitor with the flies sitting on Pence's head. Oh God. And then we had a rushed Supreme Court nominee get put through. I mean, they voted to confirm her and then swore her in the same night. They already had the party set up.
Fast. I'm talking about like quicker than going to get your stuff from a dry cleaner fast. It was ridiculous.
But just keep in mind, between all that time since May, y'all haven't gotten another stimulus check. I'll just say that. Yeah. But they were able to do that as quick as they did.
Exactly. So I don't know if y'all with politics and whatnot, but as it looks right now, we're going to be having a new president. We really don't want to get into politics on this podcast because...
Just know we can go back to good old school, quiet, microaggression racism.
Yeah.
And not people just comfortable enough attacking you in the grocery store.
Exactly. So, that's all I want to say about politics. That's it.
Good old diet racism.
Good old diet.
It's a shame we have it at all, but if we can dial it back a bit, I'll take that, sadly. But yeah, that's what we've been dealing with is the election and Biden being elected, our former vice president being president-elect now.
Yeah.
Our first female and first black and first South Asian.
I didn't know South Asian is Indian.
Vice president. Yeah, India is South Asia.
Okay. So it's either Indian or South Asian?
Huh?
Is either Indian or South Asian?
Well, I mean, her mom's from India, but it's considered South Asian.
Okay.
It's considered South Asian. So as far as like when you talk about like race and nationality and things like that, she's considered, it's like black, white, Asian, Native American, Pacific Islander, like that. So
okay,
that's really what it is. It's South Asian.
Okay. Well,
I mean, some people say just Asian because she is the first Asian, but they're saying South Asian
she is
to make sure you know the difference between her being like, say, Chinese, Japanese, Korean,
right,
versus being from India.
She's ethnic.
Well, she's not from India. Her mom is.
She's ethnic. Okay,
that's all Daddy is Jamaican.
Yep.
And
her husband is a Jew. So yeah,
her husband is Jewish.
It's a mix.
Biden is our second Catholic president.
It is a mix.
In case you didn't know, I'm Catholic also.
I'm Baptist.
We don't have none of that foolishness in our church. We don't have priests screwing women on top of the altar.
Nobody.
That's that North Shore life.
Do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord. Mm-hmm.
They let you sing in church one time, huh? And all of a sudden you the deacon.
Junior deacon.
Okay.
Deacon in training. I don't know, Creel. To be honest, I think I know we say it was going to be a lot, but I feel like that's it.
Well, we had to catch them up on where we've been and why we just disappeared on them after 3 episodes.
Right.
No, we didn't get canceled.
No, we didn't get canceled.
At least not yet.
We still had people. We still got people downloading.
We still got people listening and downloading to the podcast, right, which is great.
Yeah, keep it.
We appreciate the love. We appreciate the spread. We appreciate those who are slowly discovering us online.
Right.
It's beautiful. We're up to 100. I think I checked last night. 181 downloads.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna get it up
to
there.
To say we like just fell off the face of the earth for 2 months.
Right.
It just kept growing, and I'm excited to keep this going.
I am too. With my lovely fiance. Oh, let me tell y'all, I should have gave her a ring a long time ago. I get so much act right now. Oh my God, it is wonderful.
You and this whole act right thing.
She don't argue. If I be like, yeah, babe, I think we should do this. It's like, okay, babe, whatever you think. Whatever I think. Because mind you, prior to the engagement, her thing was.
I was the epitome of an independent woman.
Her thing was, I'll let you know when I feel that you are ready to lead. I said, oh, okay. Because I'll tell her something. I'll try to put my foot down. And I always put my foot in the mop bucket and it slide away. Because if I tell her something, just whatever. So, it was always, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I feel you confident. I put that ring, and look, y'all got to see this ring. I put that bad boy on her. That night, I said, babe, could you give me a piece of cake? Yeah, baby, you want some ice cream with it too? You want a spoon or a fork? What you want, baby? Excuse me? Excuse me, what? What?
You are lying. After you gave me so much shit about Friendsgiving.
And now, mind you, we went to a Friendsgiving, and I'm used to her fixing me a plate. So we had Friendsgiving, and she fixed her plate. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what we doing. He said, no, I get you. I said, no, don't worry about it. I get my own plate.
Because even the married couples were making their own plates.
What?
We were at a Friendsgiving with 2 married couples and at the time engaged couple.
Your father said, and Big Herb said, what one couple does may not be good for what you and yours do. Okay? Don't do what they do. What we do is what we do.
Well, and I learned.
So, but it's better now though.
Because here's the unfair thing. I make his food at this house. I make his food at his people's house. Yep. I make his food at his friend's house. He never makes my plate. Never.
I never made your plate before? Don't say I never.
Okay, maybe never, but you rarely do.
I mean, I rarely do because I'm used to her doing it. And she be like, "Babe, you want me to?"
And
but
I gotta clean the table.
I do. Let me tell you something. I do fix you. And let me tell you something. When we get a place on our own, guess what? I fix your plate.
No shit.
And I clean off the table. That's one thing. You spoiled me with that. I was just used to it.
I know.
But it's no problem though.
I already told you. I don't mind. Look, I don't mind cleaning the dishes. I don't mind cooking. I'll clean up the table. I'll make your plate. I will wash the clothes. Just fold them.
Right. I say that's cool. I could do that.
That's all I ask of you.
Yeah.
Fold the clothes.
Gotcha.
Kill the roaches.
Gotcha. I ain't trying to have no roaches, but if they're there, I mean,
they find their ass in some way.
Right. But like I said, it's been so much act right. And I catch her looking at that ring boy, and I be laughing in my head like, yeah, I got that ass. I got her.
I do. I spin it around my finger. I had a coworker call me. I was like, you still getting used to that ring on your finger? I say, yeah. He's like, every time I pass, you spinning it.
Better spin that motherfucker. Shit.
I just asked her Sunday. I was like, you gotten used to wearing the ring? He's like, yeah. He's like, I spin it a lot. He's like, but I leave my cuticles and I don't bite my nails as much. He said that's my new nervous tick. And I think that might be the same thing with me because my cuticles look a whole lot better.
Good. Because that was one thing I used to fuss about. I used to tell her, I say, stop biting your damn nails, your cuticles and shit, because your fingers going to look like Skeletor. And then when I propose to you, your fingers going to look like shit, and you're going to want to take pictures. But thank God that it all worked out because, you got your nails done?
My cuticles were fine. I got my nails done that Monday. You convinced me to get a $50-something manicure.
I ain't convinced nothing. That's what
you convinced me. You convinced me to pay an extra $15 to get the iridescent put on my nails.
Yeah, and it looks good. It came out good, and had the ring and
it's
everything.
It's like 3 weeks grown out now. But.
Yeah. So everything worked out in our favor. It was good, and like I say, I have a fiance, and I'm excited, and excuse me, and I look forward to the things ahead for us, and continue growing with her, and trying to make a life out of this crazy world we live in. But as long as I got her by my side, and I do mean by my side, and not behind me or in front of me, although she do walk fast, she do be in front of me. But as long as she's there, I know that my life is gonna be great. So I am grateful and thankful. I'm grateful, thankful for everybody who helped me pull this off. Like I said,
they wanted you to do something bigger.
Yeah, everybody wanted me to do something bigger. Oh, take her to dinner. I said she would know something's up.
I do, because that's not us. The big fancy dinner, the getting dressed up. As much as I keep saying, oh, I love to get dressed up and go somewhere and stuff like that, that's just not us. We are very much a tacos. We're very much a Juan's Flying Burrito, Pizza Delicious, Applebee's type couple.
Right. Because it's not, to be honest, it's never about where we at. It's always about who we with.
Right.
So.
Oh, trust, I've had a lot of experience about not where you at, but who you with, but we're not going to get into that.
Fuck that. So peep game. Fuck that. We're going, and that's what I'm gonna end it on. So peep game. So look,
we still got.
No, we ain't gotta.
We got 20 minutes, but
it may. But if not, this is what I'm ending this on. So peep game. So all through this relationship, my objective is to give her the world because she told me about these past guys that she dealt with, and I don't know. I'm like, well, she probably just talking shit because they,
Well, I know what you bringing up. Okay.
Yeah, what you thought I was gonna bring up?
I thought you was bringing up the girls trip, but okay. No. Well,
the girls trip.
Yeah, when I said it's about who you with and not where you going.
Oh no, you could do.
Okay, you talking about. Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about motherfucking Ruby Tuesday.
I can't stand you.
Some peep game.
I hate that I told you this story. I should have took this to the grave.
Well, fuck it. So look, peep game. So, like I said, she told me about the guy she talked to previously.
And look, okay. For whatever reason, Retro. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alex is killing me. For whatever reason, Retro swore up and if you ask Retro swear I've dated the way he act, I've dated celebrities and ball players and all this stuff like that who used to give me the world and have me on private jets and bought me all this jewelry and handbags and riding in a lap of luxury and things like that.
No.
This is how
No.
Retro would act.
No.
And he always thought I was downplaying
No.
like who I dated.
Because the
previously.
shit that I do is basic. I feel like the shit that I do for
And
her.
in my mind, it's like over the top.
And see, that's the thing. I feel like this should not be over the top. This should be standard for you.
Well,
like,
it's not
She
standard.
doesn't know over the top yet because financially, I'm not over the top making money. But
But he really thought I was downplaying the type, like what I used to date. And it wasn't like by choice. It's just, I would give a dude a chance and then it wouldn't be much. So like,
you ain't shit. You ain't shit. So, peep game. Tell me about this dude, right? All right. Like I said, I ain't know about this story, but she told me this shit. Valentine's Day. Go ahead, run it.
you want to run it?
Run it.
So I was dating this guy
I'm
who
a commentary.
is a friend of a friend
All right.
that I met. And so he wanted to get with me. And my friend was like, all right, nah, she's not for, she's
bullshit.
not with the shits. So just tread carefully. If you're going to go after, you got to step to her right. So, I mean, after like some flirting for about a month, we kind of started dating. We kind of messed around and things like that. So come Valentine's Day.
Let's go.
And see, backstory, like I said, I didn't date many decent dudes. I mean, they weren't like shitty, they weren't abusive and everything. They were cheaters, all of them. And, I probably experienced one Valentine's Day dating previously. Like the story we're talking about is my early 20s, maybe about 22-ish. The only other time I celebrated Valentine's Day with a boyfriend was when I was 16. And that wasn't even really a celebration because Valentine's Day was on a Sunday. No, it was on a Monday. And Sunday night, he came and just like ran out the car, ran me a bag on the porch while it was raining, gave me a kiss on the cheek, told me happy Valentine's Day and hopped back in the car. Later found out he was screwing another chick. We broke up because he got her pregnant. Anyway, so that was the only other Valentine's Day I ever celebrated.
Let's go.
So fast forward, I guess 6-ish years. Mm-hmm. And so I'm about 22. And so I'm dating I'm talking to this guy. We're not like official, but I guess we were dating. So he decides, I'm going to take you out for Valentine's Day. So he lived out in the East. He lived out in Michoud. And I live in Gentilly. So he was like, well, we're going to go to Slidell, which for him is just a hop, skip, and a jump. It's right on the other side of the lake from him.
Oh, wait. Stop right there. He's setting this up. Oh, he gave you this something like this is a surprise, right? Like, I got a surprise. Like, this is,
Well, he had it set up. And was bucking it up as like, I'm going to give you like this big romantic night.
There you go. Come on now. Don't sell it short. Let him know what he put in your mind.
Yeah, he made it seem like it was going to be this big romantic night. Granted, I didn't expect it to be super, super romantic based on the fact we were going to Slidell.
So he just told you head up that we're going to Slidell, right?
We're going to Slidell.
Now, mind you.
And pack an overnight bag because we're going to stay out there.
Mind you, Slidell is not New Orleans.
It's not.
Slidell is...
It's the suburbs.
It's the suburbs with a nice little strip mall thing. Was they even there at that time?
Fremont?
Yeah.
No.
So...
Fremont wasn't even out there. No.
So and now, mind you, now they have these good little restaurants.
Yeah, Fremont is nice. Yeah.
But at that time,
now they have Longhorns and Cheddars and BJ's.
So what year was that? So the locals can know.
So this was probably 2011, 2012. Probably 2011.
All right, so 2011, you guys. So keep that in mind for the locals who know, like say, didn't know the area like that. This was before all that new shit was built. So he said, pack overnight bag because we're going to Slidell.
We're going to Slidell. We're going to stay at a hotel. We're going to go eat dinner and then we're going to go stay at a hotel. I'm like, oh, okay. That's kind of romantic, I guess. Because I could kind of understand why he would want to go to Slidell because, of course, this was on Valentine's Day. And New Orleans is packed, so I know it'd be hard as hell. And we young. We only in our early 20s. We ain't got money like that to be going to Houston's and places like that. So, and I know all the restaurants
I would have made sure I had money for that, because when Valentine's, not to cut y'all, but that's the one thing that irks my fucking nerves. You know when Valentine's Day is, when your anniversary, when birthdays, when Christmas. This happens the same time every year, same date, everything. I hate when people be like, oh, I didn't know what to get her, or da-da-da. Fuck that. You shop all year round for this person. I don't want to hear no bullshit. You know what comes up. Stop with that fucking talking about, I didn't know what to get her. I don't hear that shit. You got all year. You know when these dates come, they don't fucking change. Back to the story.
So he's like, yeah, pack a whole night bag. We're going to stay in a hotel. It's Valentine's Day. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we're not going in the city. That's fine. So he comes and picks me up. We drive out there. And so we go to dinner. He's like, I'm like, oh, where we going? I mean, and like Retro say, it's Slidell, and this is before Longhorns and I thought we had like a nice quiet podcast.
Right, Amazon, huh?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Back to the story. So we go to we riding out there, and I'm like, oh, well, where we going? And he says Ruby Tuesdays. Well, I've never been, so I don't really know at what level Ruby Tuesdays is, because I just see the commercials and things like that. But I guess in like my mind, I was like, I guess it's kind of like an Applebee's, but that's fine. That's fine with me. I wasn't looking for super, super fancy. Once again, standards was not that high. Hold on. Pause.
Fucking Ruby Tuesdays, people. Ruby Tuesday. My nigga said we are going to Ruby Tuesday, and we are going to wild out on the unlimited salad buffet that they have, because they have a salad bar. See what I mean? Who's that?
That's a neighbor across the street.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently, Herb helped out with something, so she gave him a little something. Feels like a gift card or something.
Oh.
As a thank you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, fucking Ruby Tuesday. My boy was like, yeah, man, we're going to wild out on this salad bar. You heard me? For Valentine's Day. Go ahead. Go back to your story.
Okay, so where was I? Okay, so yeah, we going to Ruby Tuesday. And I was just like, okay, I've never been. I've kind of always wanted to go because I always see the commercials. And they don't have a Ruby Tuesday in New Orleans or Jefferson Parish. So Slidell is the only place that really has it. Oh, okay, sorry. So we go. And I mean, I dressed up and got cute and all, because I'm like, oh, I'm actually going on a Valentine's Day date, for once, and all this stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't even going out for Side Chick Saturday. That's how much I didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. But anyway, we go, I get dressed up and get cute. I walk in Ruby Tuesday and like these kids running around, like screaming, like throwing food and shit. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And so he's like cheesed up and stuff. So we get the food. The food's not that great.
What did you get?
Some some chicken something. Not fried chicken, some grilled something, because I was trying to be healthy at the time and all this stuff. And he was a trainer supposedly, and so I was trying to stay fit and healthy and stuff like that. And so we like get the food, and like he gives me my gift, which was the Walgreens teddy bear and the heart box of chocolates. You just gonna shake your head? Okay, cool. So,
son, you a trainer? You gonna give her a heart box of chocolates for trash ass walk? I mean, don't get me wrong, you good for pharmacy, but that trash ass Walgreens box of chocolate with the teddy bear for Valentine's Day and Ruby Tuesday? You trash.
But anyway, so yeah, that was my gift. He gave me the little teddy bear with the heart, and it's like a little tiny teddy bear, nothing big. And then he gave me like the box of chocolates. And so he's like, yeah, we're gonna stay at a hotel. Once again, this is Slidell. There is no Marriott, Wyndham, Hilton out there. This is I would say was it maybe Quality Inn, a La Quinta, a little nicer than a Super 8 and a Motel 6, but definitely nowhere near a Hilton or Hyatt or anything like that. Not that I was like expecting that from somebody our age, but still, like, just know that was not the level we were at. And so that's what we ended up spending the night, and it's really mediocre intercourse. And
you didn't have to go into that.
I mean, there was no redeeming. Essentially, I'm just saying there was no redeeming quality of the night. Like, it was mediocre dinner, mediocre gift, and then went to the hotel and nothing special happened. And then, we like left, and he seemed like, oh, I like gave her this big like romantic date. And I didn't mean to be like, but it kind of was like, it was okay. Like, and for whatever reason, Retro just like thought like I've dated these guys who have just given me the world. And he just don't understand that I've really.
After she told me that, everything I have done for her, and let me tell you, everything I do for her, I don't do it expecting something in return. I do it because I feel this is what she deserves. But everything I have done,
he was comparing. It was almost like he was comparing himself to somebody non-existent.
I am King fucking Midas. Everything I've done, I have sat here and played happy birthday for her and a wine joint. I had set my partner hook us up with a room for an anniversary.
Once at the Meridian and once at the Westin.
I mean, we went on a real vacation. We went to Florida.
He paid for me and the girls to go to Golden Nugget in Biloxi.
I mean,
which was supposed to be our trip, but he couldn't get off.
I couldn't, for work. So I mean, like, everything I've done for this girl,
but I kept telling you,
is like, wow. And peep game. Now, I don't know. She tells me this, but it's like now, you know what? Now when I think about it, after all this shit you went through with these other people, you date me, I give you the world, and you still act crazy. Ain't that shit? Ain't that motherfucker, people? Not no more though. Since I got the ring, not no more. If I knew that was, you making
it seem like I'm not appreciative.
She appreciate it.
I'm very appreciative, and don't sit up here and act like I'm crazy all the time. We get into normal couple arguments.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's normal. Though.
That go far left because I'm of how I am.
All right, we do. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, everything I do because I love her.
As much as I tell Retro that I was no prize to anybody else, I was not arm candy to anybody. I wasn't given the world by anybody. He just really thinks I'm lying and
I don't think it's lying.
it.
I do think it. I did think you downplayed it.
Like, he really thought I was downplaying it. Like,
not no more.
He really was acting like he had to catch up to like a basketball player, football player.
I never felt like I had to catch up.
Even like a drug dealer. Like,
no,
you really thought
I never
I was
felt
really
like
dating. You really thought I was dating like a high caliber man.
No, I never felt that you had to I had to play catch up. But I felt that what I offer is what you deserve.
So, and it was.
Yeah. I'm glad that you know your value, know your worth.
Now.
Yeah, I know. And it just baffles me that, but it don't.
And I mean, even then I knew I deserved more. And that's why those relationships before Retro, I only had been in a relationship for at max 6 months because my tolerance is really low. So the minute that was cheating, the minute that was lying, it was over. And so, and I mean, he just could not grasp the idea. I was like, Raph, I ain't been no prize to anybody. I have not been anybody's trophy, anything they've been proud to date. Not that I wouldn't be a reason for them to be proud to date, but it's just I was never appreciated. I never was worth it to anyone. Like there was always
She.
Every relationship I've been in has always been someone else. And I've always been the woman that was only appreciated after the fact.
You always been my number one.
So yeah, I did have to share the Ruby Tuesday story because I had to finally get it through to him. And this was before the engagement that I shared this story. And I had to finally get it through to him like, Raphael, what are you not getting? I've been telling you all this time that I've not been considered beautiful or whatever to anybody else but you.
Oh, and back to the engagement thing. Prior to that, her grandmother, her aunt, it was the day of the wedding.
Day of the wedding.
And asked her, when's gonna be your turn? When's gonna be your turn? And you know, her line is, which is true. I'm just waiting for Raph. You know, Raph gotta pop the question, son. And mind you, leading up to the engagement, so like there would be days where like she'll say something to mess with me, make my nerves bad. Like she'd be like, "Oh, and come over tonight. Come on." It's like, man, you know I can't come over. I find somebody else to come over, and she know that irks my nerves.
No, I know the main thing that irks your nerves is me singing "Side Nigga."
Oh yeah, that too. But she would be saying like I'm like, and I really, you don't know. I really wanted to. What I wanted to do was I really wanted to kind of irk your nerves that Tuesday or Monday during that week to make you kind of be mad with me and shit. Cause I feel like if I would have did that and proposed to you, I could have got you crying.
Yeah, maybe.
I could have got you crying because then you would have felt bad for being like, oh.
I'd have been embarrassed.
So, I don't know. I ain't doing that. Things I'm So, like I say, I was during that time frame. There was moments where I was about to say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna show her this fucking ring." Be like, "Boom, marry me." But I said, "No, I had a plan." So I stuck to my plan, and it worked out fine. Like I said, y'all can see the video on our page. Go check it out.
We have video. We have photos. You can peep some of the just some of the regular cell phone photos from my sister's wedding also.
Yeah, but shit, that's it, Creole. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we just wanted to fill you in on where we at. Trust, we're gonna come back with the topics next time, but because we have a lot to catch up on.
Right. So, like I say, you guys, for anybody listening, if you know any sponsors who like to sponsor our wedding or engagement party or photos or anything. I don't know about Creole, but I am all open for ideas, suggestions.
Look, at this point, you don't have to sponsor the wedding, but if you wanna take us on,
contribute,
if you want to take us on as your project, if you're a personal trainer and you want to take us on as your project to show us off and how slim we can get for our wedding, I'll take that too.
Definitely, because like I say, me and Creole, we gonna be joining a CrossFit soon once we get our finances together so we can budget that in. But yeah, we about to get to it, baby, because I'm trying to look good for our wedding day. I'm trying to look good for our engagement pictures.
I've lost some weight, but not as much as I want to.
Yeah, we wanna be like, damn, what happened to y'all? Oh, I heard they got AIDS or they on drugs or something. That's how I want to be. I want to be looking good though. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be slim and sickly looking. I want to be toned.
I keep asking my friends, it's like, how do you feel about crack for weight loss?
Just that rehab shit costs too much.
A good 6 weeks, and I think we'll be all right.
So, but once more, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Like I said, I thank everyone for helping me make that day possible. Shout out to Daniel, Keisha, and Andrew. Shout out to K Jewelers for the lovely engagement ring, and the manager over there who helped me purchase this item. Shout out to the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Foster. What else? I want to give a shout. Just shout out to everybody, man. I'm glad. I'm glad we have our listeners. Keep on listening. Keep telling your friends and family about us. Like I say, we're gonna give out more content. We're gonna keep pushing it. It's gonna get better. I promise you. We're almost done with 2020, y'all. I know it's been a rough year. A lot of people lost. A lot of people with this COVID. But there's some good. What do they call it? Silver lining.
Hopefully, so far the silver lining has been the election. So hopefully, this is a turn. Right. A turn for the better. Hopefully.
Like I say, and look, I want to say this, y'all. Like I said, because I have friends of all nationalities, and I know that with the election stuff, it really divided the country, and it really is a time for healing. It's a time to where, I respect everybody's own opinions and their views, but I am not about forcing somebody to agree with my view. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us unique.
Just don't be racist or sexist or homophobic, or just don't be a bigot. That's all that is. But you can be a Republican, just don't be racist.
But see, now you forcing, you asking somebody to be something. If they're racist, they racist. Look, racism never gonna go away. That's all it is.
I mean, no.
If you don't like me, cool. But be a closet racist, okay?
But no, I'm
Keep
just saying.
Yourself.
I'm just saying I could let you have your viewpoint as far as like taxes and things like that. The minute you start talking about, I yearn to go back to the days where you was only 1/5 of a person.
Yeah,
then we have a problem.
Yeah, I got issue with that. Yeah, no, I'm a human being, so you're gonna respect that. But anyway. Like I said, I love all you guys, everybody, the whole United States, people across the seas that do listen to us. I love you all. We love you all. And like I say, keep on listening and tuning in to All But Yeah podcast. And like I say, check out our Instagram. Creole, she does the bio typing for all this. So make sure that she put the Instagram for Drew. For the Lighthouse, for Beat by Trend, so y'all could check them out. And like I say, if you guys have anything you want to ask us or any suggestions, our Facebook page will be in the bio link, so you could contact us there or through Instagram. And let me tell you something, we've been getting a lot of ambassador shit. You goddamn bots, I'm sick of the shit. If you're a real ambassador, hit us up. But if you are a bot, quit fucking with us. I'm tired of getting these messages talk about you ready to make a deal. Then they're like, oh, we get 50% off. No.
You don't wear our clothes. You don't sell not a stitch of plus size clothing on your site.
Socks, that's
Go
about
ahead
it.
Somewhere.
Shit. But you got anything to say, fiance?
I think I'm good. Like I said, we're going to dive into like new music and different things like that next week.
Yeah, we got to talk about that Trey Songz album. I keep telling you, I'm trying to get Creole to do her own segment called Mix with the Vicks. In the mix with the Vicks. But she keep playing around. But no,
I gotta find the time.
You gonna have time. You have time. You gonna make time. So, anyway, y'all, we out this thing. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Be safe. Put your mask on. While out here, this COVID shit is serious. We should not be. We are in the United States, and we're the number ones with this COVID shit. Put your goddamn mask on. Wash your hands, and let's get this shit in control, man. All right. Y'all take care.
Love you guys.
Peace.